Well, at this time, roughly 50 Israelis have been suspected of trying to leave the country and join the Islamic State. Typically, these Israelis are Arab citizens, but now one man has just been convicted of trying to join ISIS, an Oleh Hadash immigrant who made Aliyah to Israel as a teenager and who actually served in the IDF. ILTV's Brett Allen Smith is here with details on this case.
Thank you, Natasha. Well, first I'll just state the obvious here. No, this man does not fit the typical profile of Israelis who defected to the Islamic State. And we've learned from the prosecution's indictment that he originally immigrated to Israel under the Jewish right to return law. While serving in the IDF, he apparently converted to Islam and has since been living in an Arab village in the north. By my math, that means he's an Israeli citizen. He's been that way during the Second Intifada, the Second Lebanon War, multiple Gaza wars. This guy is a father of 5. Needless to say, it's an unusual case.
Now that the guilty verdict has come in, how did investigators catch him in the first place?
Well, police actually had their eye on this man for quite a while, at least half a year prior to his arrest. In 2016, he was flagged for publicly supporting the Islamic State. He then defied police orders to desist and started making contact with various ISIS operatives in Syria. He spent the next several months planning ways to get to Syria to enlist and was caught trying to fly to Turkey earlier this month, which, as we know now, is a common hub for the Islamic State to get people into Syria. And I've got the rest of the details in my report.
Valentin Vladimir Mazlevsky was 18 years old when he made Aliyah and immigrated to Israel from Belarus. Both his age and his Jewish bloodline qualified him for the country's mandatory army service. According to the Shin Bet, Mazlevsky was serving in the IDF when he decided to convert to Islam. The father of 5 was flagged at Ben Gurion Airport earlier this year attempting to fly on a one-way ticket to Turkey, where intelligence agents say he then intended to travel to Syria and join the Islamic State. He was arrested shortly thereafter and confessed as such to police, but insisted that he didn't intend to join the Islamic State's army, but rather merely wanted to fulfill a religious commandment and live under Islamic law. He apparently told investigators that he didn't realize Syria was an enemy state of Israel. However, an investigation revealed dozens of messages between Mazlevsky and various agents of the Islamic State in Syria and elsewhere, and repeated attempts to join the terror organization. The Shin Bet had their eye on Mazlevsky for several months prior to this arrest, and his sentencing trial is set for early next year.